Senator, thank you, Senator. Senator Sanders, let me bring you into this conversation.
Thank you. I wrote the damn
ask
bill.
You the question.
How's it hanging, dudes? My name is Sean. Welcome back to my channel where we put humanity first. And today we have a Bernie Sanders vid from the debate. Man, it's one of the better highlights, so I kind of feel like I should just cover it just because it's just another example of how the media likes to screw some of these candidates, you know what I mean? And so yeah, Bernie destroyed the panel, guys. He literally comes out and just says, I wrote the damn bill after completely being ignored. And you can see he's visibly getting frustrated, right? So let me just sum it up for you. MSNBC allows, the panel comes up with this Medicare for All question, and MSNBC allows Warren multiple attempts to answer the Medicare for All question, and you know the panel in turn lets it bounce around from person to person, and and then they change the question at that, and you could see the visible frustration on Bernie's face, and Yang is over there just can't stop himself from laughing. It's pretty evident. So let's go ahead and play the clip. I'll show you.
Very big transformation that we now have an opportunity to deliver.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Kristen Welker.
Let's talk about Medicare for All. Senator Warren, you are running on Medicare for All. You are running on Medicare for All.
Bernie's about to explode. Look, you can see right here how frustrated they're getting. Like, let's let me replay this for you again.
Warren, you are running on Medicare for All. Warren, you are running on Medicare for All. Democrats have been winning elections even in red states with a very different message on health care, protecting Obamacare. Democrats are divided on this issue. What do you say to voters who are worried that your position on Medicare for All could cost you critical votes in the general election?
So I look out and I see tens of millions of Americans who are struggling to pay their medical bills. 37 million people who decided not to have a prescription filled because they just can't afford it. People who didn't take the tests the doctor recommended because they just can't afford it. So here is my plan. Let's bring as many people in and get as much help to the American people as we can, as fast as we can. On day one, as president, I will bring down the cost of prescription drugs on things like insulin and EpiPens. That's going to save tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars for people. I'm going to defend the Affordable Care Act from the sabotage of the Trump administration. And in the first 100 days, I'm going to bring in 135 million people into Medicare for All at no cost to them. Everybody under the age of 18, everybody who has a family of four, income less than $50,000. I'm going to lower the age of Medicare to 50 and expand Medicare coverage to include vision and dental and long-term care. And then in the third year, when people have had a chance to feel it and taste it and live with it, we're going to vote and we're going to want Medicare for All.
Senator, thank you, Senator. Senator Sanders, let me bring you into this conversation.
Thank you. I wrote the damn bill.
The question. Senator, thank you, Senator. Senator Sanders, let me bring you into this conversation.
Thank you. I wrote the damn bill.
The question. I want to ask you the question this way, Senator Sanders. You describe your campaign, including your plans for Medicare for All, as a political revolution.
Yes.
President Obama explicitly said the country is, quote, less revolutionary than it is interested in improvement. The average American doesn't think we have to completely tear down the system and remake it, end quote. Is President Obama wrong?
No, he's right. We don't have to tear down the system, but we do have to do what the American people want. And the American people understand today that the current healthcare system is not only cruel, it is dysfunctional. Now, you tell me how we have a system in which we spend twice as much as do the people of any other country, and yet we got 87 million uninsured, underinsured. In some cases, we pay 10 times more for prescription drugs as do the people of Canada or other countries. 500,000 people go bankrupt because of medically related issues. They come down with cancer, and that's a reason to go bankrupt. Now, some of the people up here think that we should not take on the insurance industry. We should not take on the pharmaceutical industry. But you know what? If you think back to FDR, and if you think back to JFK and Harry Truman and Barack Obama, as a matter of fact, people have been talking about health care for all. Well, you know what? I think now is the time. And in the first week of my administration, we will introduce Medicare for all. Medicare for all, that means no deductibles, no co-payments, no out-of-pocket expenses. That's where we got to go.
Thank you, Senator Sanders. Vice President Biden.
There he goes. I wrote the damn bill. He's not. He got so frustrated, and it was obvious that that the panel, that everybody on the debate stage was actually seeing what was happening, and the panel finally realized it. Well, let me take it back to you, Bernie. He says, "I wrote the damn bill." Oh man. It's a shame that Yang didn't get as much airtime as possible, you know what I mean? But it's no big deal. I do think that Bernie handled this pretty good, so I have to make this video. Shout out to him. So that's pretty much all I got for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you on the other side.